It was when I got out here, they immediately got me into a ticket. Mike, you know Mike Blazin? He, they immediately get you into a ticket. It was within 2 weeks. And then he says, "Oh, we got this guy Ron Hooks who can get you out of the ticket," and that's Ron Hooks. And him and Terry White, the city attorney, it's all a scheme. It's all part of the government out here to get homeless people out of here. So they get them a ticket, and then say, "We'll get you out of the ticket if you leave," and Ron Hooks will get you a bus ticket home. And that's how they find out that anybody cares about you. Because if nobody wants to, like, if nobody's to take you back or anything like that, they know right away nobody cares. I mean, that's one way. They vet you through many avenues to find out first before they kill you. But that's one thing. And this is what happened when I got out here. I got out here within 2 weeks. I got a ticket for crossing to a homeless serving place just across the street, right to it. The way they set up the street, well, you cannot cross there. You have to cross a block away. And when you figure it out, you have to walk all the way back a block, walk back a block again, and everybody crosses there. All them do, all police do. But they set it up where Mike had me go a different way, and we had to cross that way because we came from the way where you come straight at it. We didn't come from the street before where you could have made the decision. You had no choice. The way we came, you either crossed a simple street when you see no cars are coming, or you go back a block and come back a block to break the so-called break the jaywalking law or whatever. And they had cops right there to give me and Mike. Mike is a CIA or FBI, he's CIA, and both of us got tickets. And they just simply, you know, his ticket means nothing because he's a Fed, and that's against the law by any standards. And when I found out not only they were killing the homeless out here, all the stuff they were staging, the felonies. That's another reason why they hit me with the military weapon. Barack Obama ordered it with my family's consultation because they schemed to get me out of the house in the first place. Because they tried to kill me back in 2007 with cyanide, and I had no idea. I thought it was a medical error that was covered up. And even my sister said she believed it was covered up in the audio on Easter, if you listen to it. So she admits that part, yet she did nothing to help. But I have since learned, of course, as people know, my family was directly involved. So after the 7-year statute of limitations, my family got me out of Connecticut. And it was all planned. I got out here, and the CIA and the FBI, who were involved, and I didn't know it, staged 3rd Ave. First, I was on the beach way down there, and then they cleverly got me down to Venice on 3rd Ave, where Eric Garcetti, the mayor, and them staged the whole operation there. You have the Venice Family Clinic, so you had the medical place, and then you had St. Joseph's, and that's when they all posted as homeless. And when I found out, how many months later, it was February, March, I basically started figuring it out. When I said something, I got a threat. I got warned of being set up. And I wasn't deterred. On March 19th, they hit me with a weapon, and you could feel it when you're getting hit with it. So I knew something was happening. I even contacted my sister through a message, said I need to get the hell out of here. And that night I got hit. And I wound up in hospital the next morning from it. It takes a little while to fully materialize the radiation they hit you with. What it does is cause your neurons to like spin and die and all that stuff, and that takes some processing time. So you don't right away necessarily. It depends on the dosage. Well, I didn't die that night. I got out of my tent and ended up at the library. When I got at the library, I knew because you started. And then I went to Eric Bennett, who you probably know if you watch my videos. And I said, I can't believe you guys did this to me, because I knew it was done. I knew it was either poison or that weapon. I was aware of the weapon because I've studied military hardware for years, so I knew the weapon existed a long time ago. And the weapon actually was invented out here in Santa Monica by the Rand Corporation and Douglas Aircraft. At least the technology, they're definitely one of the pioneers in the world of it. And it's readily available, the technology, as far as the military has it. It's like your microwave oven. Even you have it in your house. How your microwave oven works, you ever wonder how that works? It's radio waves fired at your food. But if you amplify it, you could weaponize it to a person, which is not hard, obviously not hard. And the guy Bob that I met on the up in the park there knows how to build the weapon. He said it himself. I didn't say it. And he's, like I said, he's a CIA as well. That's who all these people are out here. This is a hotbed of CIA, which is really the highest members of the Catholic Church. That's all it is. Every city, the top cities in each state, they're all CIA. That's who control the cities. The CIA runs our private money system, which is Catholic. So, but what really the CIA does is hidden from the public. The public thinks they watch for foreign threats, which is semi-true. There's no foreign threats anymore. It's all Catholic. Catholic own everything now. all these countries in the world that pretend to be enemies to us, they're not. They're all Catholic. Russia, North Korea, they're all in this cult. They're all part of this scam, and they're hiding it from free people of the world while they kill them off. Great scheme, right? You got Putin and Trump, and they pretend to be like adversaries, or the rest of the government kind of thing, and then they'll say, "Oh, the president's friends with Trump, Putin." They're all friends together. Just keep that in mind. The guy from North Korea, they're all friends with Trump, and they're all part of this cult. They're all one religious belief, Catholics, but they swear to hide it until all free people are dead, and that's the goal. And I'm not joking you. And I'm gonna die from it. I've had 7 murder attempts against me, and I'm gonna die from it. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video because it's almost 6 minutes, huh? Or is it? Let's see, 5:48, 49. All right.